Finally received my long-awaited 42 turned out card set from Beckett. One of the cards had a little special thing I'll go over in a second. Part of my Don Mossy collection. But yeah, one of the cards had a thing I didn't notice when it got shipped in. So we'll start off with a couple duds that I sent in. For one I kind of knew was going to be a dud. That's this one right here, the Michael Jordan. One of my favorite brands, the Metal Universe. So I got just this one card, and as you can see, the only defect is a surface. Got a 5.5. If you can look closer there, and I'll focus up right next to the Sears Tower. There, you got a pretty big gash there, real big scratch. So knew that going in, just trying to see what it had, and you got a 9.5 and everything else besides that. So it's the one lone factor that brought it all the way down to a 6.5. But yeah, it's really just that one thing, and maybe a couple more imperfections on the surface too, kind of adding to that. But yeah, there's the Michael Jordan. So I really knew that. This next one here definitely caught me off guard. I had assumed that this Randy Moss Flair showcase from his rookie season 1998. I assumed that this on this edge here and over here was just part of the card. Turns out it wasn't. I should have done my due diligence there and looked up. It's also some on the back too. I just thought it was for effect there, but it's definitely a huge surface wear. I'm not sure if some card was stuck to it or something, but definitely some humidity damage related thing there with this card. So definitely caught me off guard there. That surface got tanked to a 5, making the card a 6 overall. So definitely a huge dud there that I did not see coming for that one. Moving on, let's go with the football stack here. So got a few Randy Mosses in here. This was a collector's Edge Fury gold ingot. This was I think all the cards had a gold variant. So like the Randy Moss one here, I think he is Jeff Christie, an offensive lineman there. This was his sophomore season, right? Yeah, it's 99. Try to focus up as best I can on these cards here, get you a look at them. Definitely some edging wear at the top, I think, and you can definitely see it on the back a little easier with that red. It really stands out. Another Randy Moss here. This is the iconic NFL 2K on the Dreamcast image, so I like that one. Got an 8.5 on this one. Some corner deficiencies. About the only thing holding that one back, but yeah, I just like that. I also have a hockey upper deck holographics. That's a more recent one. I'll get to that when we get to my hockey. I'll do that in the second grouping here. So there's another Moss there. And the Moss just keep on rolling in. I've got we'll put these two together here. Got the chrome and then the regular base edition of his rookie card there. We're in the photoshopped 88 jersey. Got a 9.5 here on the regular base and an 8.5 on the chrome. Let's see if I can focus it a little bit here. There we go. I was thinking about getting one of these signed. I got one of his sophomore year cards signed. His second season. I just didn't think that the chrome I was looking at here, it just wasn't as centered up, and it was an 8.5 on the centering there. And I wanted my card to be, just a really good specimen. Turns out the one I did pick too had an 8.5 grade, so it would have been the same thing anyways. Our last Moss here, this is the Metal Universe rookie. Love this set, one of my favorites. There's the back, get the landscape for that one. And then in the same set, also have another rookie here, Peyton Manning. So we got an 8. Corner's a little bit worn there. You can see the top left, you got some pretty significant damage there, bringing that corner rating down to a 7.5. There's the back of that card for you too. Really like this one. I pulled a Joey Galloway of this set when I was a kid. I was probably in like 3rd grade. Got a pack from maybe Shopco, which is a retailer in southwestern Minnesota, Midwest area. So I got a box of the Skybox and pulled out that one. So there's a couple other really significant names from this era, 1998 here. So I got the John Randall here. That one came out of 9. Just some edges. I think this type of cardstock here definitely prone to that edging damage, the whiting on the edges. So you got pretty typical stuff there for just this kind of card. Another auto. This one has also a patch relic too. So this is the Chris Cooley. Got that in 9.5 gem mint. Serial numbered at 299. And that is number 38 of the set there. Immortalized. Another Redskin here. Got Clinton Portis in the gold. That came out of 9, just a little bit of the surface. But perfect autograph there. And then 2 more football cards. Got some Edgerrin James. One came out in 9.5, one came out in 8. I had a bunch of these cards that I ripped from packs back in 1999. So I think these were both cards that I had gotten and ripped and held on to for a while. I mean, going back to 99 there. And one just held up a little bit better than the other. Got the gold plate there for the 9.5 gem mint. So that's it for the football here. We'll go to the hockey, but before we get to the hockey, this one's probably out of left field. This is a Tommy Wiseau. Technically, I've seen it listed as a baseball card. I think it's part of the Allen Ginter baseball set, technically, but he's a bit of an odd fellow there, but he is immortalized here with his relic patch of his shirt there, used memorabilia. He's an actor, filmmaker, as it says there, and got it in the 9.5 gem mint. But yeah, hockey, I actually got this card. I did not seek it out. I think it was just an extra card that was given to me by an eBay seller. I ordered something, and this was kind of just a filler card in there. And I thought none the wiser. I'll just throw it away. I saw it was or I didn't throw it away, but I just put it away. And it's the Young Guns. I know about the rookie Young Guns and stuff. But I also noticed it's that clear acetate, and that's kind of nifty. And I was doing some research as I was kind of organizing my cards and saw, this one might be a little value. He's not really a great player, but just that clear cut acetate is of value. If he was a more impactful player, definitely be even more. But so got that one done there, and all the rest of these I got gem mints on 4 of these coming up here. So here's that holographics one I was telling you about. This is the Kaprizov. Gem mint 9.5. 9.5s all around on the subgrades. And that is a rookie card of his too. Yeah, 20 to 21. Another Young Guns here. Kuznetsov. 9.5 overall, with the surface being a little bit under that 9.5 at just a 9. Got a Kyle Connor here. This one as well got 9.5s all around. And then got a little story behind this one too, I can tell you. So Joe Thornton, program of excellence, and 9.5, 9.5s all around. The thing about this one, by like the G here in program, I didn't realize this until afterwards, but when I was looking this over, I saw there was like a little speck there. And I was like, well, what on earth is that? So I tried to clean off with some, microfiber cloth. Wasn't coming off. Wasn't, it was kind of embedded in the card. And I was looking over it, kind of, lightly grazing like kind of my fingernail, and just being like, okay, this is kind of a little piece of, I'm not sure what it was actually, but it's a little black speck. So it wasn't coming off even with my fingernail, and I was like, let me just get a safety pin. I actually kind of just like dug it out a little bit. So there probably is a little bit of a divot in that part there, but came out 9.5 overall. I was looking it up actually the other day when I got the notification of these cards coming back, and I was just perusing this and seeing what it came back in a 9.5 and the value of the card now that it's graded. And I noticed on pretty much every card in this set there is that black speck under that G. It's like a imperfection, I guess, on all of them. So that was very interesting. I'd never seen that before in a card. Let me know if you have anything like that you've seen. But I love the grin on his face on the back. He's got that kind of snaggletooth-esque smile there, and the lettuce going on in full effect with the mullet in the background for the classic hockey hair. And then we finish off with some baseball here. Got a lot of vintage in this set. So we'll start off with a vintage here. This is Tony Oliva, J. Ward rookie card. Tony Oliva being enshrined recently. Came out of 4.5. Vintage, excellent plus. Got a Willie McCovey. Came out in a 6. This is a 74, I believe, tops. There was 2 versions of this. I think he was traded midway through the season. I forget where he was traded, but there's it wasn't the Senators. It was another team. I'm blanking, but yeah, he had this card with Padres and another card, so that's why it gets the designation, the 250A for the number there. There's the back with the facsimile signature, and then the classic baseball card look. But yeah, signature on the back of the card. We'll come back to that in a second, actually. So this is the beginning of a little set here. I was thinking about this for a while before I sent in this all these cards, and I said, you know what? Let me do something a little kooky. And I said, let me get a Don Mossi collection going here. All vintage graded. I was going to hopefully do this, and I almost did. But I had one mistake that I made, and I'll highlight that in a second. So here's a rookie card, 55 tops. Don Mossi came out of 3.5 overall grade, vintage, very good plus. There's the back for you. So yeah, Don Mossi rookie card. I had one from every season. I was gonna do the whole collection from 55 till 64 was his final playing year. This one came out of 4.5. There's the back. And then 57, this one a vertical card instead of the landscape. This is a 5, excellent. Not too shabby for a vintage card. You got a little bit of a wax mark there on the back. Pretty common defect to have on this era of card. So you gotta look out for those wax stains. And I don't have the 58 graded, so let's go over this for a second. So here's the 58, came back the same way I sent it in. Did not notice on the back there is what appears to be a Don Mossi signature autograph. Doing some research, I pulled up about 10 autograph cards of various, just ones he's done over the years, and I cannot find one that looks like this. So I first started looking at the D. That's my starting point, and it really wasn't that similar to what was on here, from what I saw. But it was close. I would say it's not a telltale sign. But what really drove me to this probably is not an authentic signature is the N and the M are connected here. I did not find a single example of anything like that on any of the cards I looked at as examples that had been certified, had been authenticated by PSA and Beckett, a variety of mix there. And so by looking at that right there, that's probably I don't think that's an authentic signature. So I thought about sending it into BAS and getting it done, but just by that initial detective work right there, what you could call maybe detective work, I guess, not gonna be probably authentic. So probably just gonna get another one of these. I found one that was a little bit better centered, a little bit better corners. So maybe trying to push like maybe a vintage 7 grade. Maybe we'll see. So I'll try and send one of those back in because this is the only one I'm missing in the collection. The other ones were great and everything. So I am missing the 58 graded version as of right now, but we'll rectify that soon. The 59 fared the worst, I believe, out of these. This is a 2. So it's got that good score. The probably a lot of wax stains on the back, and then oh no, here we go. Yeah, surface on the back. Yeah, someone took a pen to it. Definitely not anything like a signature, but just yeah, a lot of that. So other than that, I mean, it's pretty well centered. I mean, it's a little bit left to right, but not terrible. You see a lot of worse ones in this era of cards. But yeah, definitely that scribble on the back, bringing that one down a lot. This is the 60 tops, and he's playing for the Tigers still here. Came out of 3, very good. This one had marks on the back too. Got a little bit of just some, I'm not sure what you'd call that. Just some ink that kind of a defect there. So it comes out of 3. Back into a 4 range here in the 61 tops. There's the back. It's hard to tell which way to turn it. They kind of go both ways sometimes. So, and another 4 here. The wood grain. This was the 62 tops. Yeah. So a couple times Topps has gone with that kind of wood grain border. This is, I guess, his iconic, set, or not set, but I guess defensive set when after he throws the pitch. Pretty Greg Maddux-like. I'm not sure he won any Gold Gloves though. Unlike Greg Maddux, who won 15 Gold Gloves or something, 16 maybe. This one got a 6. The 63 Don Mossi, which I think this was one that was the archives this year, this style, with the little inset with the color, and then the kind of contrasting colors there with the nameplate and the picture. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, or maybe it was last year. There's the back, and you see his statistics accumulating. And then there was a 64 and a 65. So here's a 64. A little bit of creasing there on the center, edges and corners. Not a lot of good corners on this one, so got the 2.5 rating. There's the back. I think this is one where you had to have like a decoder or like a something to see what was written there. Don't have that on me though. So yeah, it went from 64 to 66. This was his final card here. Got that in a 5. It's pretty good corners on this one. I think this is the first one I saw where I was like, oh yeah, this guy is he's an interesting looking dude. Maybe go down the Don Mossi rabbit hole. Had to have them all. There it is, the front again. So that's the Don Mossi collection. Almost completed. I'll have to do one more thing to get that done. And I got some more baseball here. Got about 8 more, I believe, or 9 more. Got the Felix Hernandez Bowman first chrome. Got the facsimile autograph on there. And in similar fashion, Bowman Chrome, not the first, but this is a rookie card for Kershaw. That came out in 8. Just not the best centering there. Definitely, I didn't think it was too bad, but got a 7 on it. Definitely right to left there, off center. Top and bottom don't look too bad, if anything at all. Another rookie card, pitcher. Got a lot of pitchers here. Randy Johnson. The 89 Topps version on the Expos. This one, I think he also went to the Mariners that year. So you have the Mariners, and then the Expos one was the initial one. that came out. This one, yeah, 999, and then an 8.5 centering, so a little bit right to left centering, but not a bad one. I think I had 2 versions of this. This was the better one. I sent this one in. Kept the other one with the. I actually have a binder of this whole set. My birth year, so I have. I think I have 89 and 90 tops, complete set. They're pretty cheap to get. They're not at all hard to get. This one, I actually had 2 of these as well. I got 2 complete sets of this Topps Traded 99 Chrome, and this one was. I should have gotten the other one out actually to show you, but this one had not the best centering. Got a 6.5 on that centering there, which I'm not sure it's that bad, but okay. But the other one literally was going off the top there. It was. I'm not sure what that would have gotten, like a 2 on centering. It was that bad. I couldn't send that one. It was probably the worst center I've ever seen on any card, let alone one that was made in an era where we usually have better centering stuff. But yeah, I got this a 7.5, so yeah, it's okay. He'll be in the Hall of Fame soon when he's on that ballot. He will. I mean, maybe not first ballot, but I'm hoping it's not taking too long to get him into the Hall. He's one of the best modern pitchers that we've had recently, just in terms of longevity and putting up good numbers year in, year out consistently. When I submitted this one, I thought it was the refractor. Turns out it's not, but it is the bordered version. There's a non-bordered version, so you gotta keep an eye out for those. But I had this one for a while. It's been sitting around years and years. Not sure. I mean, I must have got it in a pack, I guess. But 98 tops there, with some poor surface, it looked like. So maybe on the back. I didn't think it was that bad, but definitely brought that down to a 7.5 on that total score there. Got 4 more here. Finish off with some autographs again. Got 2 solid autos here. Back to a 9.5 mint gem here. This is the Luis Robert rookie card. Got this in. I had a complete set box of the 2020 Topps, not the Topps Chrome, just regular Topps, and this came as an insert within that complete set box. Got, I think, like 5 rookies, and this was the one that was Chrome. So I sent this in, and yeah, really good 9.5 gem mint there. Very happy about that one. He's having a good season. He's staying healthy. See if he can put together some good seasons here and really drive the prices and value of his cards. Got this Cal Ripken. Knew it wasn't going to be anywhere close to a 9.5, but thought maybe an 8. Came out a 7. Centering's always jacked on these. It's very hard to find a good centered one. 82 Fleer was not good for centering. There's the back. But yeah, iconic rookie, one of his rookie cards. Topps one is very hard to get. It's a Topps Traded 82, I believe. That one's hard to find. This one's pretty economic to get. You could find one for maybe about 20, 30 bucks in this style. And if you want to get one that's better centering and better quality, you're probably pushing 50, 60 bucks to find a good quality one. So it's obtainable. Topps one is not obtainable unless you're spending more money on it. All right, finish off with 2 nationals, or one is a Padre but became a national and is currently a national. But yeah, we got Mr. National here, employee number 11, Ryan Zimmerman. Perfect 10 on the autograph there. I think I got this from Cooperstown. They had a sale last year, so I was getting a couple graded non-graded cards, but they come pretty good quality. Got a 9 on this one. A little bit of wear there on the top corner there, which, yeah, 8.5 on that is pretty fair. A little bit of damage. It's just some whiting on, especially that left side, looks like, those 2 corners there. There's the back. You got the authentic sticker there. So it's been verified and good to go from Topps and their representatives. And then this one I got with the idea of sitting it in, and got that 9.5 gem mint, 10 autograph on the CJ Abrams. He's been doing great as a leadoff guy, setting the table. Hopefully he improves. He's got kind of, I call it sneaky power. You know, he's got some decent, when he gets under that ball, he can really drive it. He's not going to be a guy that crushes it. He's not going to be like a Giancarlo Stanton where he's just, you know, just muscling balls out. But he's got some sneaky power. His defense has been improving. He's got great wheels. He's one of the fastest players in the league. So if he keeps doing his thing and improves, I think if he really becomes a solid defender and not just a guy that has good potential and makes a bunch of errors, which he was doing at the beginning of the year, but he's getting better at that. And he again just kind of hits those 15, 20 home runs. I feel like he's going to be a solid player. So it's a good. I think I bought this for maybe $20 and got it graded. So we'll see how this does. But this is going to be one of those prizes in my collection. Hopefully, if his career continues on its trajectory that's going. Real proud of what he's doing so far, and we'll see if he elevates that even more. This is the purple variant. And 9.5s and then a 9 in the corners. Not sure what defects I'm seeing in the corners, but I guess it's something. But yeah, there you have it. So that's the whole set. About 42 cards there, with the Don Mossy that didn't get graded, being the 43rd one and missing one. So got a couple more cards I'm gonna show off soon. One really neat card. I'll give you a little hint. It's a football card, recently passed away, and it's an auto card, and it's PSA graded, so it's a PSA DNA certified. So I'll show that one off with some other ones. Got some more vintage cards, football, and then I believe I have a couple non-graded ones too. I'll share with you, but yeah, some football, and then some baseball rookie cards, some Hall of Fame baseball cards. So I'll wait for a couple more of those to come in with my shipments, and then I'll make a video showcasing those. So that'll probably be my next one coming up, probably in a week or two. So I will see you next time.